Hey guys, Jeff here. Just want to take you through a quick walkthrough of the winter virtual judging registration process. It's very simple, but I just want to make sure there aren't any questions. So here is a quick run through. First of all, you want to go to the STLP webpage and you're going to click on the virtual link, which is just going to slide you down to the winter virtual section of the website. And you'll see right here at the top there's a quick button where you can click to enter the registration page. Okay, so you can see here that I have gone ahead and put some information here. I'm in step 1 where I enter my STLP coordinator info, and most importantly I'm making sure that my email address here is completely accurate, because that is how we'll communicate with you regarding the event. And if there's a mistake here, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of great information. And I will also point out here at the top that you, just like at the Fall Showcase registration for folks that participated at Fall Showcase, you can log in or register so that you can have the ability to save your forms. This is a long form and you may want to work on it a little bit and come back to it. So if you haven't done it before, like at Fall Showcase registration, you'll go ahead and click register. It'll take you through the process, pick a username and some information, and then it will let you log in so that you will have a save option along the way, which is really great for these long forms. And I really want to be able to respect your time so you can come back and work on this when it's convenient for you, and maybe not be able to do it all in one big sitting. I get that. But back to the form. Step 1, we will fill out the STLP coordinator info, because you'll notice each one of these is marked with an asterisk, which means it is required. Same thing with step 2. Let's go to step 2, which, by the way, I can reach by clicking on the step 2 button at the top or clicking next at the bottom of the form. So here on the virtual judge page, I also need to make sure everything's marked with an asterisk, and all of these fields are marked, so I need to fill in each one of those. And on the requested judging category for your judge, if they don't have a preference, they can just choose no preference, and we'll find a spot for them where we could really use their help. Then I'll click next to go to choose the product categories I'm going to register for. So here in the product categories page, you'll see that we have many areas that you could submit products for, and multiple products in many of those categories as well. What we're doing is to kind of cut down on the clutter and make the form be as easy to manage as possible. You will just select the areas that you are going to submit a product, and you'll see that as I select them, they'll pop up right here on my along the breadcrumb menu along the top. So you can select as many or as few as you need, and I'm just going to select digital art for right now, and then take you to the digital art products page. So here's the digital art products page, and note too that I can use the previous or next buttons at the bottom, but I can also jump back and forth through any of these buttons at any time. Note this is an individual student event. Up to 2 students may submit 1 title each. I'm just going to put in 1 fictional student, and this little guy is in elementary school, and his title of his digital art project is My Rainbow. Now here for the product URL, there's another video that's going to show you some options for how you could load your products to your SkyDrive, but you're not required to do it that way. Anywhere that you can post the digital art product for the judges to see, that web address just gets copied and pasted right into here, and then processed. Remember, a lot of these rubrics require you to upload a textual process where the student explains the process they went through to create the piece. So this is where you would put that URL if it's different from where the product is. Sometimes you may have different forms in different places. If it's the same, go ahead and put the URL there as well, just to be safe. Okay, so that's done. Now I am going to jump ahead to the final stage where I submit registration. Okay, so now we're at the submit registration page, and we want you to pause here and make sure that you have a few things taken care of. Number 1, before I hit submit, just know that if I hit submit and I'm not taken to a success page, something's wrong on my form. I've missed one of those required fields. And there are only required fields in step 1 or 2, so go back and make sure you filled all those in. 2, just note that if you are saving your form, once you submit the form and you get the confirmation message, you can't go back and edit the form. So only click submit like I'm doing right now once I know that my form is complete. So I'm clicking submit, and now we will get our confirmation page that says success. And at the same time, it is emailing me. So let me pull up my email real quick. And I'll see I have an email here from STLP. Please find your complete registration. So here is an email showing that I have completed registration. It's showing all the fields that I've completed. It shows there's little Marty Park and a link to everything. This is good. Keep this email. This is your confirmation that says that you've gone ahead and you've completed registration. Okay, so that's it. My last piece is note that with a lot of people hitting this database at the same time, there's a chance that there could be some latency issues. If you hit a button and it takes a while and spins, don't give up. You don't have to refresh your browser. Give it 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it is to load and move ahead. I would recommend, if you do use the save option, save at the end of each page. And remember that if you submit a form and don't see the success message you're seeing right here on the screen, it didn't get submitted. You're missing one of your required fields. And if you do submit it successfully, know that that form is no longer editable. If you have any changes, you'll just need to go back and start a new form. Okay, great. Looking forward to see what you guys drop in.